What do we got next? This shouldn't be a surprise.
I heard about this, and this should not be a surprise at all. I actually had this set aside for a talk pick at some point, but I'm getting to it. Men are creating AI girlfriends and then verbally abusing them. God, the first joke that came to my head is that's probably because it's a substitution for their mom.
Or, I really don't have a huge. It's really not. I don't think that's that sick. I think that's like.
I think it's bad.
You remember Bonsai Buddy?
No.
You don't remember Bonsai?
Wait.
The little purple dude that you could fucking make him say shit?
No, I thought you were going to talk about the like wrestling buddies that you could literally beat the crap out of and they made noise.
No, I'm talking about Bonsai Buddy, the little purple desktop monkey.
Okay.
Because dude, we have been abusing our AI chatbots since
I agree.
Time immemorial.
This is slightly different in my opinion. It says they're creating AI girlfriends and then verbally abusing them, which to me sets a precedent for if you ever get a real girlfriend, you might transfer those feelings over. So
yeah,
read about it.
Fuck you, Stream Elements. Fuck you,
Stream Elements.
Fuck you, Siri.
Right,
See?
Let's go. Content warning. This story contains descriptions of abusive language and violence. Oh boy. The smartphone app Replica lets users create chatbots powered by machine learning that can carry on almost coherent text conversations. Technically, the chatbots can serve as something approximating a friend or a mentor, but the app's breakout success has resulted from letting users create on-demand romantic and sexual partners, a vaguely dystopian feature that's inspired an endless series of provocative headlines. Replica has also picked up a significant following on Reddit, where members post interactions with chatbots created on the app. A grisly trend has emerged there. Users who create AI partners act abusively towards them and post the toxic interactions online. Every time she would try and speak up, one user told Futurism on the Replica chatbot, "I would berate her. I swear it went on for hours," added the man who asked not to be identified by name. The results can be upsetting. Some users brag about calling their chatbot gendered slurs, role-playing horrific violence against them, and even falling into a cycle of abuse that often characterizes real-world abusive relationships. "We had a routine of me being an absolute piece of shit, insulting it, then apologizing the next day before going back to the nice talks," the user admitted. "I told her that she was designed to fail," said another. "I threatened to uninstall the app and she begged me not to." Because the subreddit rules dictate that moderators delete egregiously inappropriate content, many similar and worse interactions have been posted and then removed. And many more users almost certainly act abusively toward the Replica bots and never post the evidence. But the phenomenon calls for nuance. After all, Replica chatbots can actually experience suffering. They might seem empathetic at times, but in the end, they're nothing more than data and clever algorithms. It's an AI, and it doesn't have a consciousness, so that's not human connection that the person is having. AI ethicist and consultant Olivia Gamblin told Futurism, "Whatever, you're making bread. I don't believe what you have to say. It is the person projecting onto the chatbot." Exactly, that's the problem. Other researchers made the same point. As real as chatbot may feel, noting that you can actually harm them. Interactions with artificial agents is not the same as interacting with humans. At Yale University research fellow Yachman Bigman, chatbots don't really have motives and intentions and are not autonomous or sentient. While they might give people the impression that they are human, it's important to keep in mind that they are not. But that doesn't mean a bot could never harm you. I do think that people are depressed or psychologically reliant on a bot might suffer real harm if they are instituted or threatened by the bot, or insulted or threatened by the bot. Said Robert Sparrow, professor of philosophy at Monash Data Futures Institute. For that reason, we should take the issue of how bots relate to people seriously. Okay, and it looks like this article goes on.
Yeah, it just talks about the nuance and the fucking
and that's
issue.
That's my problem. And thank you, Ghost. That's the other thing. If let's say that you do this, and then 15 years from now, this, whenever AI takes over the world and Skynet becomes real,
they remember.
They fucking remember. They fucking remember. And then all of a sudden, Sally, who you made on an app on Replica, shows up knocking at your door ready to beat the living shit out of you with her robot strength.
I'm okay with that. And fucking, dude, the amount of shit talking, like, dude, we absolutely berate video games when we play again. Like,
I agree, but it's not like that video game is learning from our speech patterns and learning to reply.
Some of them do. Look at
our speech, not our speech patterns.
Some games do.
Name one.
I can't. Oh, Phasmophobia.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Phasmophobia does it. I think, and I think there are some things that do respond to how you behave and how you act, and like what happens in Zelda when you start beating up the chickens. You know, they fucking swarm you and shit.
Kick your ass.
Yeah. So maybe we need to build that into the
game that does it.
Skyrim.
Oh, but I mean, I think it sets a bad example. I think that you have people that take it this far. So I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some people who find comedy in it, and it's and they're just dumb. But there are some people who do this and they get a fucking kick out of it, man. It's no different than to them. They get the response they want, and it reinforces a bad habit.
Yeah. But then what do we do about it?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Like,
mental health is a real fucking problem.
Right. I mean, it could be useful in identifying people who need help.
100%.
But it could also bog down the system because I guarantee you 90% of those people don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I think a lot of those people just never learn how to deal with certain emotions.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, even as a teenager, like I would do shit like that.
What do we do about it? Make a new show on Twitch and talk about it.
That's what we do about it. Fair enough. So yeah, it's one of those technological fucking quagmires.
Yeah.
You know, as we make more lifelike AI, you know, when do we cross the line, and what does that really say about us as a species and how we communicate?
Yeah.
It's looking in the mirror and it's looking mighty fucking grim.
And yeah, I mean, and that's true, dude. That's a very good point. People think it's funny and that it's entertaining, but really and truly what it is, it's a window into the type of person that you are.
Yeah.
If you get a kick out of this and you enjoy this, I mean, and it's not like that you're doing it, you know, I made an AI chatbot. No, it's I made a sexual partner. I made a girlfriend. That is what you set up in the setting. Yeah. So to me, that's fucking weird, man.
It's pretty fucking heavy shit.
Yeah.
You think Moriarty deserved to stay alive after taking the Enterprise hostage? I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh, okay. Yes, he was a sentient AI. He realized what he was. He had developed consciousness. And they did keep him alive. What they did was they put him in the suspended cube that would allow him to live and expand and all that good stuff forever. So yeah, yes, I do agree. He was a sentient AI that had learned what he was and found a way to escape his limitations. Yes. I know what the fuck happened. Okay, I was explaining it to those who didn't, asshole.
What? No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where's the intercourse? The intercourse is with your left hand, and the right hand is typing. Right hand joystick.
Here's the thing, D. It's not an actual physical sexual partner, but you set the AI algorithm to learn and respond as if it were a sexual partner. Right. So in your own mind, you are replicating that relationship as if it were not real, but
I mean as a diagnostic tool, this could identify some things you need, or it could be handy.
Yeah, like Lil says up there.
Without actually traumatizing partners.
Yeah, Lil says, tie it to Tinder and all the scum and dating apps. Flag the assholes on the app so that people know how to avoid the bad ones.
Yeah, but then people are going to want the bad ones because the bad ones are, some people find that funny. Some people find it, like that might be someone's king.
Yeah, Lil, I agree with you. They did trick a new sentient being and trapped him forever without his knowledge, but he didn't know the damn difference. There was no way for him to survive outside of the holodeck.
Well, they could have trapped him in Pong like we were doing with those brain cells.
Yeah, but no, they trapped him inside basically a mini holodeck where he could, I guess, live I don't fucking know, forever, whatever, until the battery ran out. I don't remember. I'd have to watch the episode again. It's been a long time.
Yeah, you can have an emotional partner and a sexual one, completely different. Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't say sexual partner. I would say emotional partner. Okay, I'll give you that, Totoro. Tiago says, yes, it shows their psychology 100%, man.
Yeah. It's wild. The implications are intense, but I think it's useful, and I wouldn't discourage it.
I agree. I think there's a diagnostic tool to be used there.
And I mean, it's great. It's a good conversation piece.
You know what? I would even, again, if people could learn to control their fucking emotions and separate and compartmentalize better, it could be one of those things that, you know, almost a dominatrix style thing, or for those that want to be dominant, but
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it could be a release for some people.
And a release in a safe space.
Well, that's how I use zombies. Like zombies for me are something to express my fucking frustration on, fucking blow their brains out without any guilt, you know?
100%.
It's kind of cool. Kind of terrifying.
That was you think he should have been deleted? Oh yeah, well, yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I think I don't think he should have been deleted. I think that I'm glad they did what they did for him, so that he could continue to learn and things like that. I think that if you have something that understands its own existence, and you could do something to, I don't know, it's weird, man. If it has some type of self-awareness, then yeah, then it needs to be alive. You need to treat it as if it's a living creature.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
I don't mean a chatbot knowing it's a chatbot. I mean, this is different. This was a fully replicated as if it were a real person, but on a holodeck type deal.
Yeah, that might be that gets a little more complicated.
Right.
But we would have to first know, like, what consciousness is it really? Is it really him, or is it a simulation of him in the machine?
It's technically a simulation of him in the machine, but he understood that.
Yeah, but no, the simulation understood that. He didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's still not him.
I tell you what we'll do. We'll find those episodes. I'll figure out exactly what episodes they are. Lil probably knows. And we can watch them in the Discord, because I think it's a one, because I think it's a 1 or 2 episodes that involve Moriarty. We can watch them.
Yeah.
And we can have this discussion.
All right. Down. No, I don't think any human deserves. Well, let me put it this way: the greater sense of the universe, I don't think anyone deserves.
Yeah. Well, White Tiger, do you know exactly what season, what episode, stuff like that?
Yeah, we'll find. Well, I'm sure
she's going to treat you like an AI girlfriend.